Hey guys, so continuing this theme of learning how to function with this total free abandon all coming from the legs, I'm going to continue, again, head pulled up, tank pulled down, everything coming from the bottoms of the feet, even if I'm on one foot, right? Being able to step while doing it deliberately, but keep everything free. And now in the middle of this, Keith might just hold up some head. Just totally free, not really planning. Keith, I suggest, the person holding the head, I suggest stay very loose and allow it to move and allow your whole body to move with it. Because A, if I'm going really kind of unplanned and I hit his hand by accident, that'll hurt. And also just, if I really, you see he's going with it, he's letting his whole body go with it. And it's okay, it might not be satisfying on my end, right? To hit a loose target, but that's really what we need to do, right? The idea of splashing is not that, be very rigid here, I'm not gonna do it for, right? It's not like if I have a nice rigid target, then I can, and it feels very satisfying. No, the idea is, even if he's like moving and loose, right? Right, then I'm able to still penetrate and splash, right? So, nice and loose here, so that I know that if I can penetrate and splash as opposed to push, right? Getting that feedback. And if you notice, even if I miss, because I'm gonna miss if he's like kind of being loose and moving it around, I should still be on balance, right? Even when I'm just going totally free, right? I'm still on balance, I'm not falling off balance. This isn't the same as some of those other drills we did, right? Where we were just going to the center and then stopping, right? That's a little bit more compact. This is just remaining free, but even so, right, the body remains on balance and not leaning, right? Even if I'm not looking, just kind of swatting, right? If you notice, the body remains on balance. I mean, the arms might over travel, right, as opposed to, you know, a more like precise strike. But I really want you to get that feeling so that, right? So that if he is coming, right, whoa, my body's confident that, boom, right, I can just be loose and create that penetrating damage. Yeah, go ahead. Boom, right, bam, just with my, all right, just with my body, okay? So if you notice, as Keith gets into that state of just relaxed fluidity, it's okay. Everything from the legs, let gravity do it, let everything go. Whoa, motherfucker, yep. It's surprising how effective you can be, and once you have that feeling, once you have that feeling, the good news is, then if I need to make it more compact, efficient, right, more on target, that's easier to do than to try to like go from like conscious stiffness and somehow loosen it up. Does that make sense? You want to take that total feeling of freedom and be able to, you know, make it more compact. But if you notice, the body is still free, circulating, everything's coming from there. It's just more sudden, okay? And if you can't do it this way, move it around, more random, right? Right? Sorry. Trying to not look, right, without hitting Keith, okay? If I can do it free like that, and again, not much energy. My hands will get sore, but it's all coming from the legs, okay? Then it's more likely that I'll be able to be very efficient and precise, but have that same body mechanic behind it. Make sense? One note, make sure when you're going totally free that you maintain enough integrity not to, for example, tweak a wrist or slam a finger or something like that. Basically what I'm doing, you can think of your lower arms like elbows down, almost like as bludgeons or like medieval maces, okay? That's just being swung, right? But I'm still hitting with like kind of bony ridges, right? Bony ridges with no real give, okay? If I do this with like a fist or some sort of contorted position where lots of joints can end up in the wrong place, it's a little harder. So you can notice I'm really clubbing, just using like the end of the radius and ulna, right? I'm not even using the palm, although that can work too. Okay, but even for something like this, just thinking of using the ends of the bones, right? And the bony ridges in any direction. Again, no kind of structure that anyone would normally think of as a strike, right? Just letting everything go freely from the legs. Make sense?